I am currently on my lunch break, so I thought I'd just pop in and say hi real quick. I am in my car. I am parked though, so don't worry. I went and got a iced coffee from Starbucks. Even though it is cold, it is kind of like snowing out, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Usually I actually get their like refreshers from Starbucks just because that has like the right amount of caffeine for like a little pick-me-up throughout the day. But your girl is tired and like needed more caffeine than that to get through the day, so I went for the full-on iced coffee. I also got a slice of iced lemon pound cake, which is like my favorite little sweet snack from there. Just like it's really sweet bread with like a little bit of lemon icing on top. It's so delicious, you guys. I am wearing my long sleeve gray Adidas t-shirt with the 3 stripes down the side. One time I was actually wearing this and watching James Charles, as I always am, and he was wearing the exact same shirt. I was, to say, sister freaking shook. I was so excited. I like screamed, and I had no idea he had that shirt, and I was just like so happy. But I'm also wearing my Adidas pants and Adidas shoes, so I have the full Adidas fit today, as always. Tonight I am planning on hanging out with my best friend Alicia. She was actually the one who showed me the iced coffee that I am drinking, and it's so delicious. Like, you guys should go get it. It's an iced caramel macchiato, again, with coconut milk. I am hopefully planning on doing like a little bit of vlogging while I'm over there hanging out with her, but if she doesn't want to, then I completely understand. Like, we haven't seen each other in forever. We have like been catching up, obviously, but we still have like a whole lot of catching up to do, you know? So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that is it for right now. I am gonna wrap up my lunch break and I will talk to you guys later no matter what. So see you guys later. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back. So I actually just put Grayson down for bed, so he's sleeping, and my parents are being wonderful enough to watch him while I'm away hanging out with my best friend Alicia. I was gonna say my Alicia. No, she's my best friend. She's not mine. But just make sure like he doesn't wake up or anything. They're gonna watch him, and I'm very thankful for that, obviously. I did text Alicia a few hours ago and just asked like if it's okay if we kind of vlog a little bit while we're hanging out, just for like a tiny bit, so obviously we can spend more of our time together, like actually hanging out, obviously. So yeah, there's that. I'm about to head over, so we will talk to you guys later. Hi guys, welcome back. If you're wondering where I'm at, if you saw earlier, then I told you I was gonna hang out with my friend Alicia, and that's where I'm at. I'm at her apartment, and here she is. Hi! So yeah, we will just be catching up, telling you guys about our friendship, and spilling the tea, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have tea.
Okay, so we met about 4 years ago, sophomore year. We met through our boyfriends. Her boyfriend is Logan. As you guys know, my boyfriend is Donovan. They were in choir together. She's actually in choir too. So like they all kind of, you were in choir?
I was in choir, but I'm not anymore.
Well, yeah, but like, yeah, you like were in choir with
that.
So like they all kind of like knew each other, but like Donovan and Logan were like best friends, right?
Yeah.
It was, yeah, like buddies. They were buddies. So like, yeah, we just kind of like met each other through them, but we didn't really like become close until end of sophomore year. Yeah. And then like really close beginning of junior year. So I'd say like 3 years ago. Yeah, oh my god, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
because we were friends before you even got pregnant with Grayson.
Yeah.
I remember when Donovan found out, because we were on that choir trip in Minneapolis.
Yeah. Did Logan tell you that trip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how did you guys think he wouldn't? Like.
Yeah, because like I saw Donovan like tell Logan and Scott.
Well, yeah, because they were in the same room.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, like we just found out like literally 2 days before he left.
Tell anyone.
Yeah, but I was like, I know like Logan's gonna tell Alicia, just because like, you know, that's like the relationship thing. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna tell anyone. Then you're like, okay.
That doesn't include your boyfriend or your boyfriend. Your boyfriend.
Like your boyfriend or your best friend, like. And then you just kind of like rely on them to keep the secret. Like you told them, and now it's like up to them to not tell anyone else. Yeah.
That's how rumors get started.
Yeah. High school. That's another
high school, at least.
Fun time. So
we went through a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
So not a lot, but we had our
yeah.
share.
Yeah, like most friendships do. I mean, like I said, we became really close like 3 years ago, but we haven't been like best friends since at all. Like there was a period of time where I think it's safe to say like we did not like each other at all. Like it was tough.
It was really bad.
It was bad. Details as to why are in the past.
Yeah, we don't talk about that because the past is the past. It's over it.
Yeah, and we're both like so much more mature, obviously.
Yeah.
Like otherwise we wouldn't be doing this. Like so yeah, things are Gucci.
Yeah. I think over the last year we've gotten a lot closer, but like we're both just so busy.
Yeah.
Especially with Grayson, like it's so hard to find a time to hang out.
Yeah.
And the fact that like you live with your parents and I was living with my parents.
Yeah, like
so that was really difficult.
Yeah, that's the thing about like growing up. You just have to realize like everyone's busy, everyone has their own stuff going on. You can't like constantly talk or constantly hang out, but like we're still there for each other. And like before this, we haven't hung out in like
months.
Yeah.
I literally don't even remember the last time I hung out, which is why I was so excited.
Yeah, like it had to have been. Was it when we
right before you came to Planet?
It was when I went to Planet Fitness, but that wasn't really hanging out. Like I just went to give you coffee, and then you gave me a tour.
But I think we had hung out a little bit before that. I think there was a day that we had hung out before that.
It was either when we went to Hoo Hot together, or it was when we met at Ulta.
I think it was Ulta. Yeah, I think it was Ulta. Because you got your hair cut that next day.
Yeah, that's another thing, you guys.
Because I chopped my hair off.
Yes, we went out to dinner together, and like I said in my last vlog, I had like long Rapunzel hair. She did too. Like, look at us now. Like,
I want to go as short as you now.
So like we went out to eat, and she had cut her hair, and like I said,
it wasn't even this short. It was like right here.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, like I've been thinking of cutting my hair, and she's like, oh, go for it. So like next week, hair. No, not even the next week. It was
within days.
Yeah, but that's when I cut like the 7 inches off, and then like
I think I went shorter, and then you went shorter.
Yeah, and then like right before that, or like right after that, she cut hers like about the length it is now, and I was like, oh my god, when I was leaving there someplace, I wanted to go shorter too, and then like.
But yeah, but then you did this, and you were freaking out because you thought it was too short.
Yeah, and then a month ago I did, and yeah, like it was shorter than I wanted, but like, and now I like it.
It grows. It's just hair.
But yeah, like great minds think alike.
We have such similar personalities.
Yeah. At the same time, like you said, like you're not camera shy, and like I am kind of general shy, and like you're more outgoing, but like they balance.
Yeah. Like,
but like other than that, our personalities like click.
And like a very weird like how good they click.
Yeah.
And I don't think we clicked as much as we do now back in high school.
Yeah, but that's like high school is rough. Like I know everyone says it's like the greatest years of your life.
No, that is a big ass lie.
Both
were popular.
Bullied.
You were not bullied near as much as I was because you had more friends.
I wasn't, but like senior year I was pregnant.
That was a tough
Like
time.
I wasn't bullied because of it, but rumors.
Yeah, that was that was the worst, hearing all the rumors.
I left school so many times crying.
Do you?
Spill the tea. Spill the
I'm
tea.
gonna spill the tea.
Spill the tea.
Do you remember when there was a rumor that Grayson was Logan's?
Yes. Oh my god. And then I went home and I told my parents about it, and my mom was actually like, well, should there be a reason to think that like you don't know who the dad is? And I was like, no, like
yeah,
I can only be Donovan. Like there was no
chance.
other possible way that could be anyone else. Like,
and like I don't know where that came from. It's probably just because like we were all such good friends. We were like the four musketeers. Where did this just come from? Like that's not even the slightest possibility.
Yeah, and I was away on a trip for Latin.
Oh my god, that's right.
I was at Concordia on like a Latin trip. Like, yeah, Latin geek. Hi. So, and then was it you?
I called you, I think.
Yeah, and I was like, what the heck? And like all these rumors were going around. So Donovan and I like weren't on the best page just because like we were both so stressed about like all these rumors, and like everyone had just found out that like we were pregnant and like everything. So like tough times.
It was so bad.
And then like so I tried texting him, and then he was trying to talk to Logan and like trying to figure out like all of this and like where it started from. And then I had one of Donovan's friends texting me, and they're like, how could you do this? Like, you deserve everything bad that's coming to you.
Well, but then there was another rumor that it was someone else's baby that like we weren't even friends with.
Yeah.
Do you remember who I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, oh my god. Rumors. You guys, like rumors ruin high school experiences. Like otherwise it probably could be like really great for years. You're young and like you have fun, like football games and all of that, but like
I miss
rumors
football games.
and people, like
people suck.
Yeah, just be nice people. Like
I wasn't the nicest person in high school. No, I wasn't the nicest person, but I like, you know how you talk about like people like who are cyberbullies and like people who are haters on other people online. It's because like they have insecurities with themselves, and I had major insecurities.
Yeah.
So like I was rude to other people.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't think I was the worst. There were definitely worse that we went to school with in our class, but like obviously it wasn't very good to the very few people that I was kind of friends with.
Yeah.
And like in jazz choir and stuff, like
yeah.
Even then I still wasn't the worst, but like I look back on that and I'm like, man, I was like what was so terrible in my life that made me like that?
Everyone just has those things that like just put you through some stuff that like, yeah, sometimes like you just aren't the best version of yourself, even though like you know this isn't you, but like yeah. And we both like talked about this earlier, like we're those people that believe like people can change, like obviously like those people that think people like can't change and like if they do anything bad that's how they're gonna be forever. Like no,
mistakes are mistakes.
Yeah, and people learn from them and move on. Like
you're not gonna get through life without making mistakes, so like
yeah. And like if you can't learn from them and move on, then yeah, you probably like can't change as a person. But like most people like make mistakes, learn from them, and then change from them, and like it's possible to like stay that good person, you know.
Yeah, we both had to grow up a lot faster than we expected.
Yeah.
And then for different reasons.
Yeah.
You had a kid. I have a mom that's disabled.
Yeah.
And so I had to, with my dad working in the oil field 20 days out of the month, I was there basically taking care of my disabled mother. And so like we both had to grow up in so many different ways. So now we're
a lot more mature.
Yeah, and I'm 20 and you're 19, and like people our age are still out partying and like living their lives, and we're over here like I just got my first apartment with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like going to school, working almost full time.
Yeah.
But people say like, oh, if you don't want to come out and party with us, like, no, your changing isn't good. Like, but I'm like,
yeah,
I'm thinking about the rest of my life.
Yeah. If you like party and drink in college, then that's fine. Like I get college kids doing that unless like you let it get to you, I guess.
And you let it change you.
Yeah. And like if you think someone like you, for example, like maturing and growing up and like doing all of this for yourself is like a bad way of changing.
Just because I refuse to go out. Like I've never been that person to do that.
Yeah.
Like yes, we have our experiences here and there. But then you're like, oh, I'd rather
stay in and watch Friends. Oh yeah, if you hear like random sounds, it's like it's just the apartment. Like it's fine.
It's an old building. Because I don't go out and party, and I would like stop getting invited because like I was boring, and then or recent issues, spilling some tea. No. Like when I would come home from work at 8 o'clock, and then I would be up until 1 a.m., 2 a.m., sometimes 4 a.m. doing homework and not going out and partying. You're so boring. Why don't you ever do anything?
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to make money. I need to pass my classes. Like, how are you passing your classes?
If that's what you want to do with your life, then that's fine. That's your decisions.
Yeah.
Just don't like diss people like that don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like it's your
problem.
own choices. Like it's don't worry about other people's choices. Don't like get mad at them. Like you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I agree completely.
Yeah.
And like you said, there's nothing wrong with that because it's, you know, you're in your 20s, you're learning and experiencing new things, and college is a different time, especially if you go to a college like out of a state that you lived in.
Yeah.
I go to college right there.
Yeah. We're such exciting people.
We really are.
Another thing we have in common is just like our relationships. That's another thing like we've both matured in. I say like a lot of people outside of high school, or that we went to high school with, I should say, like that don't really know us now, they're probably like, oh my god, I can't believe like they're back together, they're not gonna last, because like both of us have had relationship issues. Like surprise, Donovan and I haven't been together for 4 like years and like never spent like never broken up for a little bit, if that makes sense. Like same with her and Logan. Like
we were broken up for about 7 months.
Yeah.
After 2 years, we broke up for about 7 months. Then when we like reconnected, I remember this very vividly. I had no intentions of getting back together with him, not one. When we like reconnected and started talking again, I mean, I don't know about him, but no, I know about him because he's told me this. We had no intentions of getting back together.
Yeah.
But we were dating for 2 years. We were so close, and like we were each other's best friends. Like he knows more about me than anyone else on this planet. And so like we more reconnected just to have a friendship because we were so close and we wanted to have that closeness, even if it didn't involve the like intimacy of a relationship. And that's not I don't mean that in like a sexual way. I just mean like the relationship aspect. You know, we started talking and then we're like, wow, like this is so nice to reconnect. And then a couple months later we got back together, and this month it'll be 11 months.
Yeah.
We've been back together.
And now you guys have your own apartment together.
Yep.
Yeah. And like them, Donovan and I have had our issues. Like we've been on breaks. We like actually did break up last year at about this time. We were getting back together after being apart for 3 months. And that was tough.
That was really tough.
When like same as them, when we got back together, everyone was like, well, you're not gonna make it, like it's not gonna work out this time. And like this past year now, we've been like better than we ever have. And like
it's crazy.
And like he hasn't even been here for almost 4 months now, and like we're not doing good because he's gone, obviously, but like even though he's gone, we still have such a good relationship. Like we've gotten so much better at communicating and like learning how to fight through our issues and like learning it's like us versus the issue, not me versus him.
And that's how we were too. It was like versus each other, not okay, how do we work out this problem, you know? And
together,
now we never go to bed angry with each other. Because what I personally have learned is you never freaking know when your last day is gonna be.
Exactly.
And you can never take that for granted, because one day that person could be gone. And if you said something hurtful to them that night before, you will hate yourself forever. And like
I
not
have
that
goosebumps.
No, and like I'm not saying that that was what happened with my issue, but like when that happened, we weren't talking, and my best friend, he was upset with me because I was moving here. Because that was what was best for my family and for me as a person. And so we weren't on the best terms, and we had kind of talked, and the last things he had said to me was like, I still love you, I want you to be happy. Like obviously like not a boyfriend, just my best friend. And like so we were finally on like a better level, but like knowing that weeks before it happened, like we hadn't talked to each other, we weren't on like the best of terms because he was so upset that I was leaving. And then all of a sudden one day he's gone. You can never get that time back.
And like even just like you never know if you could just like get into a car accident, like a really bad one, and it's fatal. Like
it's life-changing.
You just don't know. So Donovan and I have learned that too. Like don't go to bed mad, and like even say like when we didn't live together, I would never even want to leave his house mad.
Oh yep, that's a big one too. You don't just storm out and leave mad.
Just cause like I said, like car crash on the way home, like
you're done.
But that's like a big thing. We've both had like up and down relationships, and people know that we went to high school with. So then when they see and know that like we've broken up, like us and our boyfriends, and then get back together, like they're like, oh well, good luck, it's not gonna last this time. Like what makes you think it's gonna last this time? It didn't last this time. It didn't last last time. But like
last time we were also in high school.
And like there were rumors that caused issues, and like we were just young and dumb and like figuring things out and figuring out like relationships and life and like what we wanted. So like that's a lot to figure out at once, especially like when you're trying to do that with 16, another person.
17, 18.
Yeah,
like, it's
at
so
young. Yeah. Because like you're trying to figure out the rest of your life already, which is stressful. And then you try doing that like involving another person in your life, and it's like all of that just like inflates. Like,
and then just add on to that just shitty high school. Sorry. Just mean high school people.
Yeah.
Just bullying you.
Yeah.
You know, it's not easy, but you know, like you can. I was just saying this earlier. Like, it's not what you feel; it's what you decide to feel.
Yeah. Like mentality is a big part of everything. Like, on Monday, I believe it was, you guys saw how I had like an awful day, just awful. And then like Tuesday I could have chosen to like still let Monday affect me and like wake up just super crabby and like having all of those feelings from the day before. But I woke up and I told myself like it's gonna be a good day. Like I'm gonna make this the best day as I can. Like not everything's in my control, but if something goes wrong, I'm not gonna try and let it affect me. And, like, that's just, like, the big thing. Like, with everything. Like,
I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Even the smallest little things. Everything happens for some reason, whether we know it or not.
Yeah. I'd say, like, obviously getting pregnant in high school, like, wasn't planned. But I almost think it was, like, in a way for the better. Like, it's caused a lot of issues and stress, but, like...
You become a better person because of it.
Yeah. Like, I was...
Not that you weren't a good person before, obviously.
Thank you. I don't know where I would be if I didn't have Grayson. Like, my goal was always to go to a college out of state, like, get those experiences. And, like, I had all these plans and, like, my life planned out and all of that changed. Like, now, obviously, I don't have a plan. Like, as Phoebe would say, I don't even have a plan. Oh my gosh, I have a friend shirt, and like I saw that you have a friend shirt. I really wish we were both wearing them.
Should we change it? Oh wait, your stuff isn't here.
Duh. We should take a picture sometime though.
We should get matching ones.
Watch out for a picture on the Insta.
For real though.
Yeah. That's another thing. We both are obsessed with Friends. Like when we thought it was being taken off of Netflix.
And she was having such a bad day on Monday, and I was scrolling through, and I saw that it had been changed and that the forces of the internet joined in, and we changed the course of Netflix.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was insane, and so I sent her screenshots, and I was like, I hope this makes your bad day better.
Yeah.
Because I was like, because I didn't even know it was going to be canceled until you told me.
Yeah.
And then I kind of died inside a little bit. I did.
Yeah, because we're both obsessed with Friends. Like, you got me that phone case and everything.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It was Monica's purple door with, like, the little picture frame. It was a phone case, and it was so cute. And
oh, you don't have the right phone for that anymore. I guess I have to get another one. Yeah. Maybe. I'm poor. I just bought this whole place.
Relatable. I actually saw that they had to spend, I think, $100 million to keep Friends on Netflix for another year. So, like, now I'm worried, because, like, what happens when that year is up? Like, is it gone?
Why did you not tell me this?
I just thought, like, I don't even know. I was, like, on one of those Friends fan pages.
Yeah. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
We only have 1 year left.
I don't know, like, Netflix, give us answers. Like,
yeah.
We need Friends. Okay, here's a question for the watchers. All, like, 10 of you.
I don't know if I want to answer this.
If you were to be with one guy on Friends, who would you pick? Would you pick any of them? Okay, if you had to.
Not Joey.
Really?
Well, Joey's just not good with women.
Yeah. So would you be with any of them?
I think if I had to pick, it would probably be Chandler, because he's funny.
Yeah.
And making me laugh is very important.
Yeah.
And he's also just very caring, especially once, like, he and Monica get married and, like, they're trying to have a baby and stuff. and his like, he grows up and matures finally, but not for like his looks. He's not cute.
They all had their seasons.
Yeah, because, well, Chandler was really back and forth a lot.
You know why, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
Joey,
Matthew Perry.
yeah, I freaking love Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
My parents saw him in an airport in Denver once. They didn't, like, say anything, because obviously, like, my mom couldn't see who it was, and, like, Lance was guiding her.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, hey, Matthew Perry just walked by us, and my mom, like, obviously couldn't see. Yeah.
Like,
and...
They didn't, like, chase him down or anything?
How do you expect Lance to drag a blind woman through the airport?
I mean, like, truth, but, like...
I mean, I said the same thing.
If that was, like, me in that situation with Donovan, I would have been, like, drag my ass to him. Like, find me, Chandler. Yeah, should we go over our favorite YouTubers? Or no?
Sure. There's certain ones, like, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, I know who. That's fine.
Yeah.
I know them. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't spilling that tea.
So, beauty.
Jaclyn Hill.
I've only seen one of her videos and I loved it and like I wish I would watch more.
Did you ever watch her drunk makeup tutorial with her best friend Jackie?
No.
Oh, it's the best.
I'll have to go look at that one now.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Like when I first got her palette, I went and looked up like a natural look and then I saw her tutorial on that and I loved it because like she was so understanding that like not everyone that knows her or like has her palette knows makeup that well. Like me. So she was very like understanding and
she's a very good
like,
teacher.
Yes, and like why you should do what you do.
Like why to do what you're doing and like why it does what it does.
Yes. My favorite beauty ones are probably James and Jeffree.
Those are my next two, for sure.
Kings. Go watch like Shane Dawson's vlog on him, the first one, and you will cry in poor people language like I did.
That was the first time I ever really discovered who Shane Dawson was.
Same.
And I also wasn't really a fan of, like, I didn't have anything against Jeffree Star. I just, like, never watched his videos when that happened. And then, like, it popped up in my news feed, and so I was, like, watching it, and then I was committed.
Yeah, literally same.
And even, like, when he did The Mind of Jake Paul, yes, it was about, oh, is he a sociopath? But, like, learning, like, about these people and, like, their real lives.
Yeah, I haven't finished the Jeffree series yet.
Oh,
I think I'm, like, I only have 2 videos left. I did watch the Tana one, though.
Oh, I haven't. I put that on my watch list recently. I want to watch it.
Because, like, I kind of kept up with Tana.
Oh, I never did.
So
I barely even know who she is.
Saw the whole, like, her planning TanaCon. And then I saw it blow up. And then I kind of, like, saw Shane's video on it in my suggested ones. And, like, I'd never seen Shane.
I was like, who's
Sorry,
Sean?
Shane. Oh, my God. And then I watched it, and it was so well done. And
Shane is very good at what he does.
Yes, he is the OG king of YouTube.
You know, I didn't start watching him until, like, the past 6 months.
I didn't start until 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, the first time I ever saw him was the Jeffree series.
Oh.
And then I watched, like, a couple of other of his videos, but he's very good at what he does.
Yes, he's been on YouTube for, I think, 10 years, so, like, he rightfully earned his title of king of YouTube, and his videos are great. Yeah. And I love his series.
He's a very genuine person from what it seems like.
And I like what I've seen so far in his series with both TanaCon and Jeffree is like he doesn't go into it with an opinion. Yeah. Like he's he's non-biased. He's willing to open to both sides. Like even then he doesn't seem to form his own opinion. I mean like maybe a little, but he tries to leave it up to the viewers and like what they think, which I like. Because you don't want to have a series, especially like TanaCon, which was so like it almost was like a conspiracy.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, so you don't want to like go into it and have someone like Shane that's filming and like already pitted against Tana and like saying it's all her fault, like she's trash, because then you're gonna like you're bound to think like yeah, he's right, like it's all her fault.
Yeah. And the same thing happened with The Mind of Jake Paul or The Life of Jake Paul, because I watched that one too, just because Shane is so great. Yeah. And so I was very curious just to see like what was the next thing Shane was gonna do. And he went into it with a very unbiased opinion. He stayed very unbiased the whole time and kind of let the viewers figure out for themselves. But like obviously there's a lot of drama and things with that. So like he took from both sides. He took it from Jake and he took it from like ex-Team 10 members. Yeah. To like let the viewers form their own opinions. So it was, he's very good at what he does.
Like I really want to watch that one and I thought it'd be something that Donovan is interested in. So I told him about it.
Mm-hmm. And did he watch it without you?
Well, I was like, I want to watch this when you get home and like all of that. And then I called him one night, like this past weekend, and I was like, hey, what were you up to? And he's like, oh, I was watching that Shane guy with Jake. And I'm like, excuse you? I was like, and he's like, well, what? Like, you told me I thought I would like it. And he's like, I do like it. And I'm like, I know you would, but I would too, which is why you're supposed to wait until you got home so we can watch together. And like, thankfully, he was only one episode in, and he said he wouldn't watch anymore.
Lies.
I don't know.
It's very addicting.
I know. Like,
when the Jeffree series was like still coming out and you had to like wait for it. Yeah. And even through the Jake series, it's like, I want to know what is coming in the next episode. So now that it's all out, now that it's all out, you can just sit and binge it.
Yep. Like he left off on the Tana one with a lot of cliffhangers. Mm-hmm. So like I watched almost the entire series in one night, like on a weekend, just cause like it was intense. Mm-hmm. And like I wanted to like know what happened since like I had kind of seen as it was going on. And like I didn't know.
The Jeffree one was intense too. There's a lot that you're gonna find out. It was really good.
Yeah, Jeffree, tell me your secrets. I need money. Like, okay, guys. So that was that. We just kind of talked about random stuff. I don't think we even talked about like half of what we meant to. No. But like, there's just like a little bit backstory of like our friendship and like. Spilled some tea, talked about like high school, relationships, life. I think it was like a good little talk though.
Even though it was like a quarter of what we have talked about since you got here at 7:30.
Yeah, we've been hanging out for...
It's 1 a.m.
So it's been like, I can't do math, 5.5 hours? Yeah. Yeah, this is like, we filmed for 40 minutes and it's not even like a fifth. That's probably wrong too. I suck at math.
It's not even a fraction of what we talked about.
So there's
just say a fraction. I don't know. Yeah. There's some sort of fraction.
So there's just like a little clip of what we've talked about, but I don't know. I think it went good. It was fun. It was really fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was like, you guys enjoyed like meeting my best friend and just talking and hanging out. So yeah, we'll have to do this again, I think. Maybe. Do like actually more like laid out and like a Q&A or something. So like,
if you don't lose subscribers.
I doubt it. But like, yeah, send questions or something. Because it'd be fun to do this again. Or like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Or like we could do like a makeup thing together. Like I know I don't really do makeup and like you don't do it as much, but like it'd make it fun.
Yeah, it would be fun. It would be fun.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah, I think interesting is the right word.
Yeah, but so yeah, we should see you guys again soon. Maybe.
We?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like if you come back on, but like
if they want me to come back on.
So I will for sure see you guys again tomorrow. Maybe Alicia will be back on in the future. Hopefully it was fun. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you made it this long, thank you so much.
It's gonna be like, oh, really so bad.
It was tons of fun. So yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
My neighbors probably hate me now, but it's fine.
But yeah, as always, just subscribe, like, comment below. My social media will be below. I will drop Alicia's below as well if you want to go check her out. She doesn't have a YouTube. She did. She should again.
No.
So I will just drop her other social media below. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
There's gonna be so many bloopers. They're gonna be like, I hear cackling.
Like it's not even Halloween anymore. I'm so dead.
I don't know what that was. Shar-Pei like
My sleeping pill like 2 hours ago.
I squirted melatonin into my eye. Like
I just died.
Guys, again for soon. Again for I
went to bed the next night. Oh, that was weak.
Soon.
Wait, I'm like
sure.
wiping off my drool. Well, I mean, neither of us have heads.
And like,
but I'm not the one with the freaking YouTube channel.